Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So it's been a while since we did a SolidWorks tutorial, so I thought today maybe we can, practice a little bit. So we're going to practice this car rim card drawing, this one. And by that, we're going to refine our skills in SolidWorks because I've been teaching using CATIA the past couple of projects. So it will be nice for a change. So let's start by creating this profile right here. Of course, we're going to use a revolve surface. So we're going to create half the profile and then revolve it around an axis. So let's start with this profile here. This is a magnified portion of this. So you can see we've got up and then we've got a step down, flat, another step down, and then flat. All right. So since we have the diameters, we're going to be halving this by 2. So we start by selecting a plane, let's say the right plane in Sketch. And then we're going to select a line. I'll make it about the center. So we'll start with a straight line like that. It goes down like that, and then a drop down, straight, another drop down, and straight. Okay. So we're going to define the dimensions. Now, the largest one is 27, the diameter, 27.4. So of course, we're going to have that. So this is going to be 27.4 over 2. Great. Then we've got this point, this flat, and this flat. Those are the ones that I've followed up here. So we've got 25.6. That'll be the distance between this point and the bottom here. Over 2. Then we've got this from this point to this point. That is 24.8, and the other one is 24. And lastly, we've got between this line and this, that is going to be 24 over 2, which is 12. All right. And then we've got an angle between this flat surface and this incline. Let me zoom in. The angle between this and this. Now we need an angle. Let me try that again. Okay, I'll try from this side. Oh my God. Okay, let me try once more. From here, got smart dimensions. Perfect. And this is 164 degrees. This angle right here between the flat and this. Now we've got the total distance here to be 14. So half is obviously going to be 7. And then for this top part is 0.5. So we've got 7.5 and this is 4.8 over 2. So this is going to be 4.8 over 2. Then the total distance, okay, this is 0.5. And then the total distance between this point and this line here is going to be 7, which is 14 divided by 2. So I think we've defined that. Okay. So we can create the first sketch using that. So what we're going to do here, we're going to create a center line. Like that. And then we are going to select mirror entities. So I'm going to select all these lines. Let me add this. We don't need to, you can clear that. Oh, let me just manually select them. Although you can apply filters and say you're only selecting lines and then select box, select everything, and you're only going to select the lines. Delete the points. I just need the lines. Then you're going to mirror them about this center line. Oh, hold on. Mirror about this center line. Then you have to close your sketch here. So I'm just going to select a line and close it like that. You can exit the sketch. Then create a revolved base or boss. So the axis is going to be this one. But then again, we need to make this a construction element. I believe so. Okay, so that's the axis. 360 degrees. Okay, that's fine. So if you're from Katia and you haven't used SolidWorks a lot, so we are using the center button of the mouse, you know, the one that you use to scroll up and down. So when you scroll down, you're zooming in. When you scroll up, you're zooming away. And then to rotate, you press down that center button. That's how you rotate. And then to pan, you press down Control on your keyboard and then the center button again. That's how you pan. Okay. So we've got the basic shape, but we want it as a shell. So you're going to select shell. We're going to select 1 millimeter. Select this face. Hold on. Let's just select this face. And this face. Okay. That's okay. So we've got the basic shape of the rim, and now we're going to add details. So you can see from this sketch, so this is from the center, okay, from the center. Then we've got 3 millimeters here. Then we've got this shape going out like that, which is 7.5 in radius. So we can sketch once again the front plane, or the right plane, I mean. Then I'm going to create a center line. Which is going to be vertical. Okay. And another center line, which is horizontal, that runs through the origin. So you can see existing relations here. Or you can click on it and you'll be able to see that it's horizontal, it's coincident at 0. You can click on this one and you can see it's vertical. So the vertical one, we're going to give it a dimension from here to here. Hold on. And because the overall was 14, so they should be 7. All right, now that we've got that, we can go to sketching and start with a line. From here, it goes up. And there's another one that goes horizontally. Actually, we should leave that one. Select another line from about this point, and it's also vertical. And let's give them some dimensions. So according to this picture, our initial one should be 9.4 over 2, and the second one should be 6.4 over 2. So 9.4 over 2, and then this one is 6.4 over 2. Great. Now we've got the curve. So we've got a curve running from here up to the edge, and another one from here up to the edge. So you're going to select a 3-point arc. And give it a diameter or a radius of 7.5. Let me cross-check that. Yeah, this is 7.5, right? And then we're going to have another 3-point arc from here to here. Once again, it's 7.5. I don't want that line to be moving. I'm going to give these points a dimension because the constraints are kind of moving. Let me say from that point try to fix them like that so that when I adjust this it doesn't move. So it's 7.5. You can also use fix, but I don't know why every time I use fix in SolidWorks it doesn't work well. Okay, I'm going to try and set tangencies here. So I'm thinking maybe this second arc, I should maybe bring it up to this point. Let me try that. So 7.5. And then I'm going to select this first one in this line and add tangency relation. See if it's going to work. It won't work. I don't know why it's so bulgy. Let me delete that. Okay, we'll keep it then. We'll keep it as it is. So we have completed this, although we are going to close it up. So I'm going to select a line and close it up here from that point to that point. Then exit the sketch. And then we're going to do another revolved. Is it open? Oh, it's at this point. Sorry. I forgot to put this back to where it's supposed to be. So we're going to edit this. We're going to edit this and restore our line. Okay. It should be closed now. And then our axis of revolution is going to be the horizontal one. Great. So we've got that. Then we can create the holes. So I'm going to select this face and sketch. Create a circle in the middle. And then another one along the horizontal axis. Then we're going to give them the dimension. So the center one is 2.5 in diameter, and then the small ones are 1 millimeter in diameter. There are 5 of them, and it's 2.5 distance from the center. So the distance between the two centers is 2.5. So let's add those dimensions. Start with this. Its diameter is 2.5. The distance between the two centers is also 2.5. And lastly, we've got 1 millimeter in diameter. All right, then we're going to create a pattern, a sketch pattern, circular sketch pattern. This is our feature. Then we're going to select equal spacing, and there are 5. Great. Exit the sketch. And we can create holes, which are obviously, so we're going to select extruded cut and just select through all, because the other side is actually empty. Make sure all your sketches are selected. Great. Then for our final cut, it's going to be this cut. So we've got a diameter here, which is 11. That is supposed to guide us on how far we cut this. Create a plane on the front side. So go to reference geometry and select plane. And then you've got a reference. So I'm going to select the right plane. So I'm offsetting from the right plane. Let me see. No. I'm going to change this to the front plane. Change the direction. Okay. And just make sure it's exited the body. And then you're going to click OK. So we're going to sketch on that plane. And we've got this arc, which is 14 millimeter in radius. And then this distance is 5 millimeter, the width. So we're going to create one on this side. So let me start by creating a reference circle. And then I'm going to select here, it's oh, I can leave it like that. Let's leave it like that first. Then we've got another one, which is for construction. And it's going to be 11 millimeters in diameter. Now select an arc. Like so. Whose radius is 14. I need to give this a radius of, say, 26. And then of course we're going to mirror this. Let me create a center line here, like that. Mirror entities. This is the entity to mirror about the center line. Then select OK. Then we can define the distance between here and the center line to be 5/2. This is going to be a little bit nearer. Like so. And I'm going to close it with another arc. Then I'm going to make it tangent to this. Let me try that once more. So this arc, we can add tangency. And the same with this too. Then we can trim the entities. Of this bigger circle. So we'll select trim entities, select trim to closet, and like so. Okay, I think it's done. You can exit the sketch. Let's see. And then create an extruded cut. I don't want to say through or. Perhaps we should go with blind. And just make it about 3 millimeters. Oh no, it should be more. Okay, let's see. How about 6? Oh, I should have made this diameter equivalent to this one, the smallest one. Because right here, it should be the smallest one so that when we cut, it doesn't cut through. So that's about 24. We can try 24, 25. So I'm going to go back to the sketch. And where is it? It's this one. And I also want to reduce the distance. I think that's okay actually. Yeah, that's fine. Let's hide plane 1. And we're going to create a circular pattern of this feature. Equal spacing for 360 degrees. The number is 8. For direction, you can select like this circle. I mean here, direction 1. Okay, I still feel like we can reduce this a little bit. And then also make it narrower, like so. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, so that's basically it. I hope you've learned a thing or two. I'm going to try as much as I can to try and diversify the content now from CATIA to those who are working with SolidWorks and the rest who are also working with AutoCAD. And hopefully this year I can introduce to you guys analysis, that is computational fluid dynamics, finite element analysis, you know, structural analysis and all that. So see you in the next video.